Welcome back to Timberborn, and this is take 2 of recording this video because I had some audio issues which I only realized when I came to edit the first version of this recording. So last time, well, between the last video and starting this video, I finished up building the corner of the core version, and I've also put in the power connections for level 2 of the Stackaqueduct. And today we're going to put in the rest of the power connections. We're going to put in a vertical power shaft here where this stack is, because this is freestanding and doesn't actually need to be there. And we're going to make some significant progress on the feed into the Stackaqueduct. To enable that, I am going to actually make the Stackaqueduct and all of this area part of Scrapper Flow, because I think part of the issue that we're having with bots running out of energy and how long it takes to build everything is that a huge number of bots are having to trek a really long way. So to do that, I'm going to get the game running slowly. I am going to break this path connection, and we are going to put in a connection just here. So this will connect Scrapper Flow up to the rest of the Stackaqueduct. Why won't it let me put that path in? Because it's probably still connected down here. So let's just delete the path down here as well. And I'm going to put in some dynamite here because we're going to put another district crossing in down there. So then we should be able to put in that path. There we go. I want to make some adjustments as well. We don't want to be exporting logs. We're not exporting planks or gears, particularly. Mangroves we can export, and berries we want to export. Yeah, pretty much nothing really. And then in terms of importing, we probably want to be importing logs, plank, pretty much everything really, except scrap metal. We probably don't need to be importing metal, but I'm going to leave that for now. We don't need to be importing mangroves because we grow loads. We don't need to be importing berries. So let's do that. Let's make sure that both. So the other thing that we need to do, we have 70 spare bots. Let's send a bunch of bots over. I'm actually going to set a minimum of, let's say, 230 in that district. That should fully staff that one. That one should be fully staffed. I'm going to leave that staffed with beavers, actually. Let's prioritize placing the dynamite over here. I'm going to put another district crossing there. I'm going to prioritize getting that done, and then they can build that. I also want to up the number of builders we have here in Scrapper Flow. So we're going to cover that in platforms. We probably want to increase the number of haulers as well, I suspect. But we'll get to that in a moment. So, no. And I probably should switch it so that by default, buildings go in as being bot enabled. But I tend to like doing it this way. That may frustrate some of you, but that's how I work. Not intentionally frustrating you, but I prefer doing it this way. That does mean sometimes I forget, which means that sometimes I do frustrate some of you, but you know, you'll learn to live with it. We're going to put a path there. We're going to delete that, and we're going to put a little 2 thingy bridge there. And we can then delete those, and we can delete that, and we can then prioritize all of these. Now, did I? Yes, I'm going to unpause those two bot part factories. Sorry, if I need to remember what I did before recording this video and what I did whilst recording this video. So last time, because I've already done this once. So that's that. There probably is going to be an element of waiting for beavers that were in this district from the other one to leave. Let's kick the old speed up a little bit. And then over in this district, the thing that we want to do, or we should now be able to do, is the other thing I want to do is we have some contaminated beavers. So we're going to migrate those into Scrapper Flow, because Scrapper Flow has the ability to handle contaminated beavers. So if I just set a minimum there, they will naturally migrate over. That will resolve that issue. But yeah, what that means is the builders that are in Scrapper Flow in the main district can concentrate on finishing this project. Speaking of which, we will get them to build that, and then we'll work on connecting the power through here. So they're working on building those. That's in. That's in. I would like to get this done, but I guess we're waiting for them to bring stuff over. So while we're doing that, let's put in these power connections so you can see what I did. We need to, I'll show you this level. I'll do the other levels off camera because it is a little bit tedious doing the placement. They can, particularly now that Scrapper Flow has access to the bridges above, they will be able to build these pretty quickly using the paths or the bridges that are above. What I discovered whilst recording the previous attempt at this video is that my plan to put gravity batteries up above here isn't going to work. There's not enough spare height in the map. So we have the option, which I will demonstrate to you a bit later, to put them in between the top level of water wheels. And essentially I am going to let you guys decide whether we do that or not, or whether we think we don't need them. I think they're going to be useful while we do the completion of the we've got some water wheels to finish building still as well. That's not a problem. That won't take long at all. So they're going to get that built. They've got that built. I didn't put the path in. Oh, they've not built the path yet. Okay. So let's prioritize building the path, I guess, because that would be kind of useful. So hauling post is in. Let's put in the other district crossing. Obviously, I'm just trying to increase the ability to move resources between districts, because that would be kind of useful. So let's do that. No, yeah, we'll do that. They can come build that. The other thing that I think would be useful now is to dynamite out that, and maybe that and that, and we'll build some storage here so that the haulers can bring over the materials that they're bringing in, kind of in a way that we have here, but to a more extreme level. So let's go power there. These guys are getting that finished. So the other thing that we can do is move this path over like that. And because we can't put a water wheel here, or I don't intend to, we can put a bridge here. And then we'll be able to get rid of this, and we can start building the other water wheels once all that's built. That'll be good. So let's do that. So let's come over here, right? They're in. That's in. That's going in. We'll get this storage in, and then I'm going to set up the construction for. Let's do that. I want to make sure we're importing dirt. We are. We're going to need a reasonable amount of that. We're going to start off by backfilling into here. Just because I think it will look nicer being backfilled. So you can go, yep. Very rare for me to do things just for visual effect. But I think that will look cool. You can't get to those. Maybe if we do that, yeah. We can get those placed. Knock all of that back. I'm going to put in some industrial piles and some warehouses. Oh, there's a lot of materials there. Wow, there's a lot of materials there. Let's get those picked up as well. Right, that's in. Let's make you... It's really weird that they're just going straight through that and ignoring the fact that it's a different district. Anyway, make you bots. And then we probably want to cut that back. And maybe that back. So we've got some space to build some storage there. We can get that from there. So let's prioritize getting that explosives placed, please. You can go. No, they probably can't place that because I was stupid. I know. I'm so tired today. I had like 4 or 5 hours sleep. I had not enough sleep. That's how much sleep I had. Yeah, I had not enough sleep. So if we go over here, the water wheels are all in now, and the power connections are flying in. What I want to do is see this be done. Detonate that out. Maybe we don't need actually the other bit, but it would be nice. Because it'd set it back a bit further. So that's prioritized. They've got logs. Come on, do your thing. So what we're going to do, and actually, do I want to blow that up? I maybe don't. Maybe don't. Let's actually delete all of that now, because it might be where we're wanting to do building for the Stackaduct. So let's come along here. So that's in line with that. We want to come along here. So that's in line with that. We then need to come down here. So that's our first corner there. That's our second corner is there. So yeah, I didn't want to blow that up. Because the plan is to build a bit of a platform. We build this off of, so we'll come down here, to there actually. So that's that one. And then down to there. No, that should be in line with those. That's in line with those. I'm just going to prioritize picking those up so that I can just see and make sure that everything's right. We can then delete those bits and those bits and those bits. I'm going to delete those because we need to do some building underneath there as well. So, yep, they all line up. So what we're going to do is come across there. And then we can delete that. We go like that. If we go there and there, I'll know to place it there. We can fill into there. I'm just going to delete that. Go there and up to there. Let's delete you and we go there. It was right, wasn't it? Yep, there and there. So let's fill that in. The bit that I need to check on then is how high I want to make this. I believe that I made the correct height. I believe. So above this, this is 3, 6, 9, 10. And if we just go, let's just pause that. If we go across there, like that. So it's 10 above that point. So it's 11 above that. So it's 12 above that. I think. Do I sound confident? It was 10 above there. I guess the way to do that is we go across. Yep, I'm doing what you think I'm doing. I'm pretty sure I measured this when I built it, but you know, measure 15, build once. It's a saying, isn't it? So 3, 6, 9. Yes, it's the correct height. Okay, cool. So let's delete that. So actually what we need to do is make part of that too higher, but we'll do that once most of that's built. So then what we're going to do off of here, let's get the game running again, is to make the connection across. We're going to do something that looks like this. And so we're going to do that. Not my idea. Mister, wouldn't it be cool if? Yes, it would. It'd be even cooler if I got to the correct pieces. There we go. So like that. And then I guess if we want to replicate it, do I bring that all the way up, or do I just make sure that it's a multiple of 3 down? So currently we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 below. So if I come up another 2, 1, 2, so we should be now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then up. One too many. So let's delete a layer. So we're going to do that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to terraform in another piece here, because that way the geometry lines up nicer. So we're going to do this. And what this should do is then let me do 3. And then if I've got this right, 3, 3, 3, 1, 2, 2. Almost like I planned it, isn't it? Almost like I planned it. This is the benefit of doing it twice. I know what I'm doing. So, and then around here, we're going to do this. So I'm going to stop talking in a moment, and I'm going to let them build all of this, because this is going to take quite a while. So we're then going to come, I think we come off of this corner like this. And I think we come down here. I need to get that to be the same height there. And we're just going to check this one, because I'm not certain on this one. So let's go there, 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 there. I think it might be 5s. Yeah, like that. So let's delete that and that. So that needs to go all the way up. To there. This gets filled in with these. Somehow. It's mostly going to be invisible. We then have levees across here. As I said, I'm then going to go away and get huge amounts of building done. One, 2, 3, 4. Two, 3, 4. So there. And actually, that can be deleted. see that needs to have another ring around it. That needs to go up. No, those need to go. Those need to be ones again, I think. Then we do doubles, doubles, fives. Then we backfill again. Should be 4 wide. Yes, that should be 3s. Yeah. There we go. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 triples. 2, 3. Not you. 4. And then 1, 2, and the 5s. And then in here. And then these go along here. Obviously, we need a whole load of impermeable floors as well. But that's... I'm going to have to do it. I can't not put them in, it looks too weird. There we go. So let's high prioritize those and those. And that's the first chunk. You're probably saying that I could use platforms to make this look less platformy. I'm using a lot of platforms in here. I kind of want this look. I think it looks... It'd be better if it was metal, but I think it looks the way I want it to look. I want it to look like this. I don't want it to look completely sparse. So we've then got the spans and this. We'll have another one here. We'll have another stack here, which I will put up while you guys are away. And then we'll have another span to here. And then we're going to have a single span from this tower to here. So that's the plan. I need to put some bits in to enable them to construct all of this. But I'm going to go away and get that construction done because it's taken me half an hour to plan it. Otherwise we won't get anything done in this video. And I would like to get this built, this tower built, and who knows, maybe this all done. We'll see how much time allows. So yeah, I will see you guys later. Very quickly bringing you back just to show you the vertical power shaft that I'm putting in to connect all 5 stacks. So all of the connections along are in now. And what I've got here is an upward power shaft at the bottom, and then vertical power shafts running up, and then at each intersection one of the straight to vertical power shafts. So that's how they're all going to be connected. So I'll let them get that built, and then we'll show you the option for the gravity batteries. The other thing we can do, actually, we're just going to slow down time to do it, is let me show you the progress we've made. So making pretty good progress on that one. I've put in the start of the wall around the other single source as well. And what we want to do is turn off the single source down here. because we are going to activate the first 3 levels of the Stackaduct, and all we need to do to enable that is, once this slows down, there we go, is throw in the impermeable floors there, and that should do it. So once they're built, we can turn it back on, and we should be getting power from all 3, which will be awesome. You can see I've also put in 2 more dirt extractors because we were reliant on the single one back in the main district. 2 more centrifuges because we were constantly low on extract, and 2 more grease factories because we were low on grease. And yeah, this district, Scrapper Flow, is currently low on bots, but that should sort itself out, which won't take very long, I am sure. So, and I'm hoping that building these won't take very long either. So it's just 1 metal. We have plenty of metal. So yeah. And that'll be really cool because we can then make use of, assuming that they haven't actually got the connection in yet, but once they have, we will have access to that extra power. So we may as well get the enabler in place for them to do that, and then as soon as it hooks up, it'll all work, and I can show you how much power it generates. Come on, game. So the game is running much smoother today, partly because I am playing on a much more powerful computer, but I will be experimenting in the coming days with how it runs back on my other computers, because it will be required for making videos over the weekend. So, yep. And we shouldn't get any spikes or splashes because there's no pressure buildup. So that was the problem previously, that if you have the water contained in a closed system, you can get a pressure buildup apparently of up to 8 times. So, yeah. That's that. It would probably be sensible to prioritize there so that we're actually making use of the power that we generate out of that. So, yeah. And I guess I'll bring you back when we're actually making use of that power. Next, quick progress check. We are now developing 26,000 HP, which is pretty cool. I am pretty pleased with that. So that's 3 layers of the Stackaduct up and running now, off of 1 bad water source. So potentially we're going to be making a heck of a lot more power out of that over here. This is all built and we're starting to bridge the gap. They've built both plateaus and they're starting to bridge this gap as well. So, and I've put in the impermeable floors ready to be built. So that shouldn't be too long, hopefully, before that's built. I'm starting to clock watch now because I do not have too much time left to end recording this video. But yeah, it'd be really nice if we could get both phases of this built, and then next time we can do this corner. I think that's a nice goal. Down here we are still lacking some bots, so not entirely sure what's going on there. Possibly the shortage of gears is holding us back. Not sure. I finally put in some storage here to help with transfer across the district crossing. So we've got some gear storage here, which might help bring gears across. Although over in this district, we are not overly flush with gears. But in this district, we do now have all of these water wheels built, which is pretty awesome, and we're in the process of slowly getting them all connected. So these are connecting into the power grid in Scrapper Flow currently. My plan is to completely rework this area. So what I want to do is I'm going to make a dedicated bad water pumping area here. So we're going to move these 2 pumps up here, blast this out a bit so there's a little bit of a sump there to store some bad water, because these guys are obviously picking up not pure bad water, so they're not going to be running completely efficiently. And then probably adjust this path a little bit, maybe widen this out so that it works a bit better. And then we're going to adjust some of this, because I want to try and green up a bunch of this area with some sluice gates and things. That is a job for the future. For now, whilst I keep an eye on the beavers building over in Scrapper Flow, I'm just occasionally coming over here and dropping in the next power connection, because this is a one piece at a time job unless I build scaffolding, and I'm not doing that today. Wow, is that? No, it's just because the water's not visible. Well, that was empty. So yeah, you can see they're making solid. Wow, they've actually almost bridged the connection. So that is going to significantly speed up their progress rate. Anyway, we'll be back when they're done. Welcome back. It's been a while. Where have you been? Did you not want to watch? So, connection's almost done up here, and it looks like they can do those from there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to delete this and demonstrate what I'm thinking for the gravity batteries. So we're going to put one in just there. So that's what I'm thinking, that between each pair of large water wheels, we can put a pair of gravity batteries. And I think these hold about 56,000 HP. And so I think these are worth putting in, because they will give us a store of power while we're doing the last phase of the connecting in the Stackaduct. It's probably not going to be enough, but it'll give us something. Because we're going to have to switch everything off, which is kind of bad. So there's that, and it'll just, you know, it's part of the process, isn't it? Having a store of power. We don't necessarily need it, but it was part of the design. So yeah, and you won't really see them anyway. So there's that. Over here, let's go over here first. Actually, we are almost there. This, as JC the Beard would say, is a process. You know, takes time. It's a process. I find it weird that someone disliked that he has those sayings. It's part of who he is, you know. And it does take time when you're doing this. This has been running in the background while I've been doing other stuff for ages. And the way he makes content, he doesn't do that. And so, you know, it does take a really long time. And I think that's why he doesn't do projects like this quite so much. So we're pretty nearly there. I put a staircase up the middle of this corner piece, and we have been able to put an impermeable floor on the top, and the beavers can get through it. So I'm going to leave that in, see how it works, because it gives us access through the middle. So we've just got this corner left to build, which I'm kind of hoping that they can do, but it maybe looks like they can't because they need to get across there. So let's do some Skystorm inspired trickery, shall we? So we'll get a double platform. Is double platform going to be enough? It might be. We'll get a bridge. Yep, that should let us build the corner. We'll get another double platform. And we'll put a path there. And that should let us build this corner piece, which will let us build this, which will let us build the rest of it. Skystorm inspired trickery. I love that he's back, because I do learn some little tricks and tips for how to build these things, because probably I'd have built another ridiculous staircase in the corner, but actually no, we can do it this way. We can be smarter. So yep, just got to get this corner in, and that'll be us done. And this was my vision for the causeway. It may not have been your vision for the causeway, but that's fine. You know, so the last steps that we've got to do is delete all of this, It's got to be deleted. The pad is in underneath. Close across here. Build the span. Build the corner here. Build the span across here. Build the span across here, and we'll be done. These are going to be two. This is a long span. I've got it planned out. It works. This span, and if we start by building this corner, which we can build off of here, and from this corner, we should be pretty good actually. I don't think it's going to take that long, but we will need to disconnect power. So having, you know, a big old gravity battery array across here might be really useful. So really keen to get your feedback on this. There is a good chance that I'm going to have committed to it before you've seen this video, because I probably need to get this recorded before you see this. Yep, that's the way it works. Or I'm going to need to put in the equivalent of 8,000 HP's worth of batteries, or batteries, engines. I might end up sticking a whole load of engines in here as a fallback plan. And that's the benefit of this area being connected. And does this district have... No, it doesn't have any spare capacity. So it's weird that the supply is so much less than the demand, but the gravity batteries aren't particularly dropping. And we don't seem to be getting a smart power readout. We already have smart power on here. I need to double check that. Oh yeah, it's showing there. If I go to there, does that mean... At some point, I've lost my connection to the gravity batteries. When did that happen? Oh, I know. That was when I had to delete the vertical power shafts mod. Yeah. We should fix that. Which is going to be a bit of a faff at this point. At this point, that is going to be a bit of a faff. So probably what we need to do is do that, and then come in with some ladders to there. But yeah, that's going to be... None of you spotted that one, did you? Because I don't bring you over here very much. Anyway. Right. Let's go peek back over here. Sorry, I'm very conscious of time. I only have a few minutes left. That's good because the beavers are on one. That corner's built so we can get rid of our contraption. Like that. And do I need to put back the ladder system? Not really. Just let them do their thing. In fact, that can go. And next time, all of that is going to go. That's quite scary. That is quite scary. Turning that off is going to be a shock. But yeah, I think what I'll do is maybe the next video actually, so that I can record it and you guys can see this one, is we'll work on hooking this into here, reworking this, doing the work that I want to do down here to essentially I want to try and link this through here and make all of this nice and green. And we'll have a little diver away from the aqueduct. I don't know, because I'm really keen to get this done. And it's so close. It's so close. thanks for watching, guys, as they finish the last few bits. I hope you've enjoyed this. I'm really excited to get this finished and to see this running and generating all of the power that it is. And I will see you all next time. Remember, don't forget your comments, questions, or suggestions are always welcome. Yeah, bye for now.